What is going on, MELD Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central. My name is Fareed, and in today's video, I want to walk you guys through the process of migrating your MELD tokens. As a part of their recent release of their L1 network or their L1 blockchain, as well as the MELDapp wallet, the team has officially announced a token migration to a new version of their token supporting multi-sig minting and burning. Now, I do have a fully dedicated video highlighting exactly the reasoning as to why this particular token migration is necessary and a few of the initial steps that you guys can take in order to begin preparing for that process. What I want to do as a part of this video, though, is walk you guys through the entire process from start to finish if you don't already have a MELDapp wallet on the mainnet. So the first thing I want to do is actually create my wallet. Then I want to briefly touch on the existing versions of the token, which here we have the updated version of the token. And then we've also got the older version that I want to talk about and exactly how you guys in the community can actually distinguish between the two versions. And then the very last thing I want to do is jump into the official MELDapp in order to create my wallet and actually execute the migration. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that you can migrate by sending your tokens to your MELDapp wallet and migrating directly from within the MELDapp or from the MELD wallet. If you want to connect a Nami wallet or an Eternl wallet, you can also do that. So what you'll do is you'll have the tokens that you want to migrate within the Nami or the Eternl wallet. You'll connect that particular wallet to the MELDapp, which you'll be able to read all the assets contained within that wallet, and you can complete the migration that way. Now, the very last thing to keep in mind is that right now, when you are creating a wallet with the MELDapp, the only way to do that is by using a platform or service integrated with web3auth.io, which right now they only support Google. We did receive word from the team that on June 1st that they will be adding additional support for traditional wallet recovery methods. So if you don't want to create an account with Google, which I'm sure that many of you in the community are somewhat on the fence about that, just given what I've seen in my personal comment section here in my videos, then again, you can wait until June 1st. If you want to get ahead of the curve, or if you already have a MELDapp wallet, you can go ahead and leverage that right now and actually begin the migration process. So now that we understand exactly what we're going to be doing, let's jump straight into today's video. And if you guys are appreciating this type of content, please make sure to tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more videos like this covering MELD and Cardano, consider subscribing. And if you guys have any questions throughout any point of this video, then make sure to leave those down in the comment section below. Jumping into the very first step for the MELD token migration, we're going to be creating our MELDapp wallet using a Google account. Again, keep in mind that beginning on June 1st, you'll no longer have to use this. And if you want to import an existing wallet or an existing set of seed phrases that you have using, for example, a wallet like Nami, Eternl, Yoroi, you'll be able to do that. So the first thing I need to do in order to create a brand new wallet using Web3 Auth is confirm that I've read and agreed to the terms and services. Next, I'm going to click on Create Wallet, and I'm going to move myself off of the screen here, and I'm going to provide a wallet password. I'm going to confirm my password. Next, I'm going to select my security question and enter that answer, and I'm going to click on Confirm. And then I'm going to go ahead and save or allow this device. And then I'm going to go ahead and log in with my Google account. From here, I'm going to select the existing Google account that I want to tie to my MELDapp or my MELD wallet. And at this point, it looks like we are good to go to the next page. And our wallet is now being created. So once the encryption process is complete, we should be redirected straight into the wallet. So I'm going to click on Go to Wallet. And there we go. We get a nice little congratulations message letting us know that we've successfully created our MELDapp wallet. One thing to keep in mind here, and I know that this has been a cause of concern, is that Google does not actually have access to your crypto keys. As a part of how Web3 Auth works, they're going to be leveraging a sharding system. I'm going to leave the link to this particular article down in the description below. But in a nutshell, what they're going to be doing is breaking down your seed phrase into 3 separate portions. One portion will be accessible to the authentication provider, for example, in this case, Google, but then 2 other portions of my seed phrase will be backed up and then only made available on my device. And in order to get access to recover my seed phrases, you'll need at least 2 of the 3 shards. So again, keep in mind that all of the seed phrase will not be available to Google and they will not have access to your crypto keys, but they'll have a portion of that in order to reconstruct your key once the other portions have been confirmed or verified by yourself. Jumping back into the MELD app, I'm going to go ahead and close out of this message here. And as you guys can see, this is a brand new wallet with 0 assets. Now that our MELD app wallet has officially been created, there's going to be 2 different steps or processes that we can use in order to migrate our assets. The first is going to be to do it all from within the MELD app. And so in order to take advantage of this first option, we're going to send our assets over into the MELD wallet. And then from there, we'll be prompted to migrate our tokens. The second approach is to leverage an existing wallet. For example, if you have your MELD tokens stored within a Nami wallet or an Eternl wallet, you can connect both of those wallets to the MELD app once you already have an account. So again, this will require for you to either do a traditional seed phrase restore after June 1st, or for you to create a Web3 auth based account. But once you've got access to the MELD wallet that you guys are seeing here, you can either send your MELD tokens directly to this wallet, or you can then tie or connect an existing Nami or Eternl wallet. So the first thing that I want to do is actually send some MELD tokens directly within my MELD app wallet. And then I want to show you guys how to migrate over into the brand new version of the token. Now, in order to send myself some MELD tokens into this brand new wallet, I'm going to click on my user icon here at the top right hand corner of the screen. From here, I can see all the addresses associated with my Cardano network or my Cardano transactions, my Ethereum transactions, transactions taking place on the MELD L1, as well as transactions taking place using Avalanche. So I'm going to copy my Cardano address here, and then I'm going to open up my Nami wallet. I've got a pretty simple wallet here holding a little bit of MELD. I'm going to click on the MELD icon. And again, keep in mind that the gray icon will be representing the deprecated or the old version of the token. So I'm going to click on send here. And I'm going to enter my copied address. And then from here, I can dictate how much ADA I want to send, in addition to the total amount of MELD tokens that I want to send as well. So let's say I want to send over 1,000 of the MELD tokens. I'm going to click on send. And I'm going to go ahead and confirm this transaction. Now, as soon as it's processed, I'm going to pick back up here on the recording, and we're going to walk through the migration process, as we should be automatically prompted to migrate once the MELD app wallet confirms or detects that we have the old version of the token inside our assets. All right, so the very first transaction in which I just sent myself 1,000 of the old MELD tokens into my brand new MELD app wallet has gone through. And all I've done at this point is just refreshed the screen. So as soon as I refresh the screen, the MELD app is able to understand or read the fact that we have the old version of the tokens within our wallet, and we're immediately prompted to migrate over into the new version of the token. At this point, I want to take a brief moment to touch on both of the versions and exactly how you can confirm which version you hold within your wallet and which version you need to be updating to. So I'm going to leave the assets down below in the description, but this is going to be the brand new version of the MELD token. Again, this is going to have the full color grade here for the logo. Now, if you want to figure out the policy ID, again, I'm going to leave this link down below. You can go ahead and click on that here, and the new policy ID is going to be listed here, ending in E4. Now, if we take a look at the old version of the token, again, you can see exactly when this was minted, the total supply, and you'll also notice that the icon here is grayed out. Similarly, if I click on the policy ID here, I can see that it's ending in D10. If I jump back over into the actual MELDapp wallet, it states here that the team is going to be upgrading the MELD token to be supported on multiple blockchains, which, as I mentioned, include the MELD L1, Ethereum, Polygon, and a few other ones that'll be coming along in the near future. Now, when you upgrade your token, they'll be converted 1-to-1 for the new version of the token. This upgrade will cost about 2.3 ADA per wallet. However, keep in mind that 1.8 ADA will be returned back over to you, therefore making the total transaction cost about a half an ADA, or about 15 to 20 cents. That said, let's just go ahead and upgrade now. So I'm going to click on upgrade, and immediately the app recognizes that right now we have 1,000 MELD of the old version. We've got our transaction fee here, and then I can see exactly how much MELD I'll be receiving in return. If I click on approve migration, this will actually kick off the migration process. Now, before I do that, let's say that I would have hit no, or let's say I would have closed out the previous page here. I would just be presented with the upgrade now option here on the right hand side. And again, if I click on this MELD icon here, it expands to show me exactly what network this MELD is on. So right now I hold the MELD on Cardano, 1,000 of it. And again, you can see the grayed out icon here representing the old or deprecated version. Now that we're ready to proceed with the token migration, I'm going to click on the upgrade now button. I'm going to confirm the amount, the transaction fee, and exactly how much MELD I'm expecting to return. And then I'm going to go ahead and approve the migration. So as you guys just saw there, the transaction is now successful, and I've now migrated 1,000 of the MELD tokens. I'm going to let this transaction process here on the network, and then we're going to double check our wallet to confirm that we now hold, or will now be holding, the updated version of the MELD token. All right, it looks like the token migration has now completed. If I jump over on the left-hand side of the screen here and I expand the MELD token, the first thing that you're going to notice from a visual standpoint is that the old grayed out logo is no longer present, and that has now been replaced by the existing MELD logo, confirming that I've now migrated 1,000 of the old MELD tokens into the brand new version. If I want to confirm this on chain, I can click on this transactions icon here. I can expand my latest transaction, which I've already done here on Cardano Scan. And by taking a look here, I can view my existing MELDapp wallet account, which I just created. And then I can see that I sent 2 ADA, and then I also sent out 1,000 of the MELD tokens, and then immediately received another 1,000 of the MELD tokens. Now, keep in mind that these are going to be the 2 different versions of the MELD token. So if I open up this very first MELD token here that was sent out of my wallet, I want to confirm that with you guys that it was the old version. So I can see that the policy ID here is going to be ending in D10. If I jump back over here into my other tab, I'm looking at the old version of the MELD token. And if I click on the policy ID, I can see that it does in fact end in D10. If I jump back into the transaction for the migration and I open up the token that I received here in this next tab, I can see that that particular policy ends in 3E4. And if I jump back over onto Pool PM here, looking at the new updated version of the token, if I click on the policy ID, I can also confirm that it does in fact end in 3E4. So that was the initial process there of migrating our tokens directly from within the MELD app. As a part of this next option, I want to walk through the process of connecting either our Nami wallet or our Eternl wallet, and then walking through the same exact migration process. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on this icon here at the top right-hand corner of the screen. And I'm going to select to connect my Nami wallet, which currently holds about 2,000 of the old version of the MELD token. So I'm going to click on Nami. I'm going to provide the MELDapp access to my wallet. And we can now see that my wallet has been connected. So it's now going to reload the data here. And I should get an updated balance on this left-hand side once the loading of my external Nami wallet is complete. So it's been about 15 or 20 seconds and I can now see that the external wallet read is complete. I can now see that my balances have updated and my assets have also updated. So as a part of this additional wallet, which is externally connected, I hold Copy and the drip token. And I can also see that my MELD balance is now updated to 3,000 MELD. Again, keep in mind that 1,000 was sent to this MELDapp wallet earlier, and that's what we use for the first initial migration. The second set of MELD here is going to be the MELD that is in my Nami wallet. So if I open up my Nami wallet here, just to show you guys again, I'm going to have this 2,000 MELD here, which is now connected to my MELDapp. So in order to migrate from this particular processor using this particular method, I'm going to select the MELD token, again, the grayed out version. I'm going to click on Upgrade Now, confirm the amount, the transaction fee, and then how much MELD I'm going to be planning to receive in return. And then I'm going to go ahead and approve the migration. Let me get myself out of the way there. And I'm going to just confirm that. Because this is stored within my Nami wallet, I'm going to have to sign the transaction there and then click on confirm. And as you guys just saw there, the 2,000 MELD tokens from my external wallet have now been migrated. So I'm going to give this a second to confirm on chain. And while it's doing that, I do want to raise a few things. So when you're first initially funding your MELDapp wallet, you need to make sure that you not only send MELD, but that you also send enough ADA to the wallet in order to be able to pay for the processing fees for the actual migration. So when I was doing this earlier, I only sent over 1,000 of the MELD tokens and about 2 ADA. And after doing that, I was not able to actually migrate. So make sure if you're sending some MELD to a freshly created wallet, that you also send enough ADA in order to support the actual migration funds. Similarly, within your Nami wallet, if you're connecting an external wallet, you want to make sure that you have enough ADA in there to support the migration fee. That said, let's refresh our wallet here and confirm whether or not the Nami migration is now complete. So I'm going to click on refresh. And if I open up my Nami wallet, we can see that both wallets now hold the migrated version of the MELD token. I've got 1,000, which currently exists directly within my MELD wallet. And then as you guys can see, the 2,000, which was previously grayed out, is now showing the correct updated logo, which again is confirming that my migration was successful. You can also verify this using the latest transaction here within your wallet in order to confirm the migration, just like I showed you guys before. I believe that that's going to take us through the entire migration process. Again, I want to thank you guys here for tuning in, and that is going to wrap it up for this video. So as a brief reminder, you've got all the way until December 31st of 2024 in order to migrate your tokens. And if you want to do this without having to create a Google-based account, you can wait until June 1st of 2023, which is about 2 weeks away from the time that I'm shooting this video. So again, that was the entire process of creating a brand new MELDapp wallet, as well as migrating our MELD tokens from the MELDapp, as well as from an externally connected wallet, in this case, Nami. Keep in mind that if you're going to be doing this using the Eternl wallet, that everything should work as expected, or very similarly to how it did using the externally connected Nami wallet. If you guys found today's video to be helpful or insightful in any way, shape, or form, I would really appreciate it if you guys could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel and you want more content just like this, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for me surrounding MELD, the migration, or Cardano in general, then make sure to leave a comment down below. That said, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.